Alrighty folks, I'm going to show you how to butterfly bait. This is a beautiful Australian herring. Now the first thing that I like to do is I like to grab the tail here and cut that off. And we're going to disregard that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to look down here and we're going to find that center spine over there. And what we want to do is put our knife just on top of it. And then what we're going to do is we are slowly going to fill it up, angling our knife down towards that spine, leaving as little meat behind as possible. So when you're butterflying, you're going from tail to head, and when you're filleting for eating, I guess, you go sort of head to tail. And now we're just going to do the exact same thing on the other side, just angling that knife downwards and following that spine. And you'll know you're following the spine nicely when you can hear that knife crackling up against it, up against the head. And when you're finished, you should have 3 flaps like so. Now here in the middle is the part that we get rid of. That's the spine. And as you can see, we've left it relatively clean and pretty meatless. A little bit of a poor job up here from me, but other than that, pretty clean. Disregard that, and there your bait is beautifully butterflied. Look at that. Time to hook it up and get it out. Now in terms of hooking up your butterfly bait, it does depend on the rig you're using. For me, I'm using a triple gang hook here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the top side as I would with a muley, bringing the final hook out roughly here through the nose or the gill plate. So the first thing I want to do is just size it up and just see where I want that top hook to finish up. That's about there. So basically I'm going to be putting that bottom hook straight into the back end here. I'm going to be going through both fillets, although the idea of a butterfly is to have it flap open, but it is still going to do so. Next, rotating. Can be a bit fidgety. Bringing that second hook through there, and since we line it up very nicely, that final top hook's going to go exactly where I want it, and that's directly out through the head. So there you go folks, that's how you butterfly and rig up a bait. There are many different ways to rig them up, but that's how I like to do it. We've got the hooks just sitting on the inside of the one flap and just catching the outside of the other one, and that'll be a lovely bait. Hopefully a snapper runs into it, and there you go.